Moving on to the fourth hole, a long par 5, 565 yards. Pins in the far left back corner of the green. Sprinkled sand traps along. We've got the cream colored stuff along the right hand side. And a slight dog leg probably won't come into play. And special rules here are add 5 yards to the flight of all tee shots. And then all tee shots landing on the fairway will roll 5 yards left for every 15 yards forward. And then the exception is any tee shot landing on a white grid line will kick 10 yards right and then deduct 10 yards from all second shots. There are those white grid lines which certainly could come into play on the drives. Right now, my plan is for both golfers to aim right down the middle of the fairway. And here we go. Luke Donald maintains honors. The roll is 66 with a 3, a Lukey boy. 66 is 36. You know that's a long drive, but it's a long drive right for these series of numbers. The green dice was 3. Let's check that at 3. So it's left 5 for him. And let's go ahead and roll one die. It's a 4. So it's 265. We add 5 yards to it. So it's 270. L5 and then 30. So 275. Let's do the 275 L5 first. McDonald, 275 L5. He lands right there. He now has a roll of 35, and remember, for every 5 yards forward, we go 5 yards to the left. Let's see here. 270. That should have been 270. L5. So we did a 265 plus 5. Okay. Okay, so gets a roll of 30. So let's do this. 5, 10, 15. Okay, now we are in the rough here. So we have the distance, which is 15. I round up, so 10 more yards. And because he didn't go the full 15, we don't move one more to the left, which means he ends up in the fairway. If he would have rolled one more, he would have ended up in the rough over here. So he kind of gets a break. In a very good tee shot. Let me make sure. I added 5 yards to the flight. The flight was 265 plus 5 is 270. And then L5, he rolled, hit the trap. We halved it to 10, and boom. So he's sitting right there at the 295 marker, 10 yards to the left of the center line. Let's go with Wade Simpson. His roll is a 44 with a 6. That should be pretty good. 44 is 24. Looks like another long drive. And it is. And it's in this middle section of the long drives. And the 6, I'm pretty sure, will be a 0. Yeah, right down the middle. Right there. So this will be probably a pretty good tee shot. So let's roll the one die, and it is a 4. 4 is 280, add 5 yards, 285 with a roll of 35. Okay, so $285. Let me get this right here. 285 is right there. And Okay, landed fairway, so we will have to apply the one left for every 15. I calculated this to be an 8-to-1 dogleg factor. Like I said, it's very, very slender. So we will not, being that he has 35 yards of roll, and 15 are going to be used up before we get to the dog leg, that's only going to remain, there'll only be 20 yards remaining, and it will not come close to being the dog leg factor affecting it. So we'll just apply the whole roll here of 15 forward and 5 left. So here we go. Here's 15, 5 left, 30, 5 left, and 5 more. So that's okay. He lands up in the fairway also. We have 2 good drives, and both players are off to a good start on this hole. Now, Luke Donald is away. We can see that he is 265 plus 5 is 270 from the middle of the green, which is right here, this beige colored circle. So, 270 range. Let's go see. Man, he's not going to, he can't hit it that far. He's a 7. With a 3 wood, be talking 225 with a, he can hit a 250. Which will get us really, really close up to the green, get us right in this area, right in here, 255, yeah, right in here. So the question would be, do we want to maybe play a little short of these traps? Let's see, on the second shot, so what do we do? Deduct 10 yards from all second shots. Okay, so I think we're safe going with a 3 wood. So here we go, and again, aiming right down the middle. Okay, roll of 62 with a 1. 62 is a 7, is average. 7 is 225, green 1, left 10. 225, left 10. But we deduct 10 yards from all second shots. So 215, L10, and a roll of 25. 215, L10. So let's go over here. 215, 210 to this line. And then I had 210 and 325 is 535. So 535 gets us here. Boy, that seems awful long. Let's see, I was 215, 210. Oh, 210 and 300 would be, oh, I moved Simpson. Holy crap. I have to go back and look at where he ended up. I'm sorry, sports fans. 215, 210, 300, and 210 is 510. So let's go do that again. Here's 510, but he went L10, and so he hit the rough on the left-hand side, but he avoided that little, he flew that little trap. His roll is 25. We round it up to 15 since he landed there. So a good shot for Luke on his second shot. Ends up at the 525 marker, 10 yards left of the center line. Actually right in line with the pin. So good shot for Luke. Okay, we got Webb Simpson at 295. At 320, 10 yards left. He is 245 away from the middle of the green. Let's go see what he might want to hit. I don't think it's going to be a, he's a 4, so a 2-iron would be 250 total. So that's what we're going to hit because we subtract 10 yards from it anyway. Let me double check this. If we use a 4 here, 255 I think would be too far. So I I don't want to go with that. We're going to lay a little short, if anything. He can make the green here with the 2-iron. Right down the middle. He's aiming 10 yards to the right from where he's at. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He rolled an 11. Where are those doubles when I play APBA baseball? Huh? He rolled an 11. That is a 24 and a 5. So on a 2-iron, oh, this is cool. Never had one of these, I think. Sorry that that's so dark. 24 is 220, but we deduct 10 yards. 10 yards. So a 24 will be 210, and left or right 10. I get to choose, and I roll a 20. So let's go do that first. 210, and then we'll decide whether we want to go left or right. So 210. 210, we got 205, 205, and 325. There, that looks better, doesn't it? 205 and 325 is 530. So he's going to come right up to here. And then I got to decide whether to go 10 left or right. I go here. He's got to roll a 20. Let's see where that would leave him. He's going to roll 10, hit the fairway, hit the rough. Let's see. Is that line going through? Well, he won't. Can't. If that is not in the trap, he can't be in the trap. So I think he'll probably go here. He'll roll 5, 10. His remaining roll is 10, but he's in the fairway, and he will roll half of that to right there, which is a nice lie. Right, it's in the rough, but it's not in the trap. All tee shots. Okay, that was okay. Okay, so I think we're in good shape here. Both men are in the rough. Did I move that one? I think, no, he was, yeah. Donald's away again. Let's take a look at how far away he is. That'd be 40 to here, plus 45. He's 50 yards from the pin. Let's go see what kind of results he can get here. 50 yards from the rough. He's a 7, remember. He's a 7, so that's the 5th column over. Let's see, from the rough. He's got some pin highs, plus and minus 5, and everything to the inside, which is okay because the inside in this case would be this direction toward the center line. The plus 5 would not be good because he'd be off the green. A minus 5 is okay, but that is a 1 in 5 chance. So he's going to shoot for the pin. This is match play, folks. He's going for the pin. His roll is a 64. 64 on the iron is a 7. I think this is going to turn out good for him. Blue 7 up there, come down, it's the middle roll, pin high 0 from the rough. Donaldson ends up right on the pin. And all pin high 0 results. From the fairway and rough, we roll 2 dice, and the result is a 66. He holds it out. Here we go. 65, so close. All right, he still made a good shot. Let's get over to Simpson. He is 5, 10, 15, 20 by 25. 20 by 25 over here. 20 by 25 is a 32-yard chip shot. Let's go see what he has. He's a 4. Look at the blue 4. Come down to the middle again. It's the same thing as Wade was. It makes sense. So he's going to go the same way. He's shooting right at the pin. 16. It's a 7. Probably isn't going to be as good. Let's see. Blue 4, come down to the 7. Wait a minute, sports fans. Oh, he's a 5. God, I've been playing this wrong the whole time. Shame on me. So blue 5, maybe I was playing right. I just forgot this time. 7 over here, pin high, inside 5. I think this is going to be okay too. Pin high, inside 5 is right there. So both men in good shape for a potential birdie here. We'll go with Simpson first. 0 by 5. 0 by 5 is 15 foot minus 2 dice. Woo-woo! 15 minus 12 is a 3. 3-footer for Simpson. We're using putting chart number 1. So a 3-footer will be this column. So he's got up to 35 for the Z-Bud. Let's see what he does. 52. 52 is a 34. He did get it, so he gets his bird from 3 foot away. He draws the first bird of the day. Let's go with Donald. He is 1 die. Roll. Oh, but what a shame. That green 6 is going to hurt him. We go over here. Normally 6 would be 5 feet, but we double it when we get the 6. Yeah, darn it. Okay, that hurts him a little. That's a 10-footer, but still, 10 foot is good up to 15. Pressure's on. Luke Donald. Oh, I think he's going to be good. A 22. Luke Donald is a 4. So both men birdie. The par 5. 4th hole at Pinehurst 2.